Good morning, everyone. Today, we will gain some basic knowledge about Code of Criminal Procedure through some basic MCQs. So, without wasting any time, let's start with it. The first question is, under section 159 of the CrPC, the magistrate has a power to do what things? The options are A. Direct investigation by the police. B. Depute any magistrate subordinate to him to hold a preliminary inquiry. C. Either A or B. Or D, only B and not A. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is either A or B. That means to say, under section 159 of the CrPC, the magistrate has a power to either direct investigation by the police or depute any magistrate subordinate to him to hold a preliminary inquiry. Let's move on to the next question, which is section 160 of the CrPC authorizes a police officer to summon whom? The options are A. Summon a person as a witness. B. Summon a person for the protection of documents. C. Summon a person for the protection of articles. Or D. All of the above. The correct answer to this question is option E. That is, section 160 of the CrPC authorizes a police officer to summon a person as a witness. Let's move on to the next question, which is a person can be summoned as a witness under section 160 of the CrPC by which of the following authorities? The options are A. Any police officer. B. The station house officer. C. An investigating officer. Or D. Any of the above. The correct answer to this question is option C. That is, a person can be summoned as a witness under section 160 of the CrPC by an investigating officer only. Moving on to the next question, which is a person who fails to attend on being served with an order under section 160 of the CrPC of an investigating officer is liable to be prosecuted under which of the following sections? The options are A. Section 173 of the IPC. B. Section 174 of the IPC. C. Section 186 of the IPC. Or D. All of the above. The correct answer to this question is option B. That means to say, a person who fails to attend on being served with an order under section 160 of the CrPC of an investigating officer is liable to be prosecuted under section 174 of the IPC. This section stands for the non-attendance in the obedience and an order from a public servant. So, moving on to the next question, which is laying of a trap is a part of what? The options are A. Investigation. B. Inquiry. C. Preliminary inquiry. Or D. Trial. The correct answer for this question is option A. That is, laying of a trap is a part of investigation. So now let us understand what is laying of a trap. After knowing about the laying of a trap, let's move on to the next question, which is section 161 of the CrPC covers the cases of information received by the police before whom? The options are A. Before the commencement of the investigation. B. After the commencement of the investigation. C. After the conclusion of trial. Or D. Both A and B. Correct answer to this question is option B. That is, under section 161 of the CrPC, the cases of the information received by the police after the commencement of the investigation. Moving on to the next question, which is who amongst the following is not a police officer? The options are A. Enforcement officer investigating the case under FERA, an officer invested with powers under NDPS Act, an officer of the Railway Protection Force, or D. All of the above. The correct answer to this question is option D. That is, all of the above are not a police officer. So now let's move on to the next question, which is an unjustified and unexplained long delay on the part of an investigating officer in recording the statement of a material witness would render the evidence of such witness dash. Fill in the blanks. The options are A. Unreliable, B. Inadmissible, C. Inadmissible and unreliable, or D. Only B and not A. The correct answer to this question is option A. That means to say an unjustified long delay on the part of investigating officer in recording the statement of the witness will render the evidence of such witness unreliable. This is because by the unjustified and prolonged delay in recording the statement would lead to the uncertainty about the correctness of the evidence, because due to long delay the witness may forget about the happenings and some medical and important facts about the case, due to which the statement given by the witness would be unreliable to a great extent. The next question is the statement made under section 161 CrPC during investigation of cross case is dash. Fill in the blanks. The options are A. Always admissible in main case, B. May be admissible in a main case, C. Not at all admissible in a main case, or D. Admissible in a main case with the leave of the court. The correct answer to this question is option C. That is, a statement made under section 161 CrPC during the investigation of a cross case is not at all admissible in a main case. So, let's move on to the last question for the day, which is a refusal to answer question put to a witness under section 161 of the CrPC is an offence under which of the following sections? The options are A. Section 176 IPC, B. Section 179 of the IPC, C. Section 187 of the IPC, or D. Neither A nor B nor C. The correct answer to this question is option B. That is, neither A nor B nor C is correct. That means to say a refusal to answer a question put to a witness under section 161 of the CrPC is not an offence at all, because a witness can refuse to answer any question if that question leads to incriminating a witness or goes against the witness himself. So, in those cases, the witness has the right to remain silent. Thank you all for listening to this video till the end and grasping some basic knowledge about CrPC. Thank you.